Hello there, gods and amazing goddesses of your reality. Welcome back. This is Manifest with Jenny and Nutritious Lights. So this is part two. I did promise that I was going to do part two today, which was going to be entitled Moral Compass. I'm only trying to do 10 minutes per video because I don't want to over chat, and I'm pretty guilty of that most of the time, so I will try and keep it nice and short. But if it goes over, it's me, and I like to chat, so there we go. So I'm in Tunisia, like I stated. This is video number 2. Me and SP just relaxing. Lovely breeze here. Sorry if it's noisy, can't do too much about that. I'd prefer to give you a video when I've got time and I'm motivated, and it just seems right. So here we are. So moral compass, especially when it's related to our manifesting journey. Excuse me, there's a waiter coming over. If he makes a bit of noise, he probably won't understand that I need some quiet here, but it is what it is. Moral compass and manifestation, our journey and what I learned. So today I touched on the psychology of being in this 3D existence, our left brain, our primitive side. And then obviously I talked about the spiritual aspect of manifestation, which is the main thing that we tend to grasp on roots. And then we use the integration. So why is this important to me as a coach? Well, any clients that come to me, because of my own moral compass, I will always encourage every person that is struggling or wanting to manifest their desires, go on a journey of any sort of, with their mental health, with well-being, with personal development, with anything that they want, be it career, love, wealth, plethora, abundance of various ways that clients can come to me for help. But I will always try to bring them back to their own moral compass of love. And it's very important to me because, let me just give you an example. We've touched on narcissistic tendencies and what a true narcissist is. It is a very lost individual. But say, for example, a narcissist wanted to get advice from me, coaching from me, I would find it very difficult, because hence I know that individual has a lot of work to do internally, morally. A narcissist in the true sense, not just certain narcissistic traits, but a true narcissist, for example, they're not in control. They are very lost, and they have so much to unpack, and most of it would stem from trauma, but they wouldn't see it that way, and they wouldn't want to change. A narcissist would come to me to be more narcissistic, and so the reason why I talk about moral compass is that I wouldn't be able to coach someone like that. They are manifested, and they do manifest because we are all manifestors, like I was saying. But I personally couldn't coach anyone like that. This is a personal choice because, as I've said to you previously, I'm on this planet to promote love. And so whether it's conscious or whether it's my higher self, that was already set out. It was already outlined that is who I am. And so my mission is to bring as much balance, love and connection and unity as I possibly can. So ideally for me, I would like to coach people, individuals women, strong women who or are on their journey of being strong women who want to evolve and understand themselves and bring something positive to the table of life. And so what I mean is that if someone's been abused through their life and then they become quite hard, their heart chakra, for example, is very closed, they don't feel safe, their root chakra is very closed, or anything in between, then I am more than happy to work with these individuals, because that is where I can do the most work and help that individual the most. However, it's a hard task when someone is a very selfish individual who they want to learn certain spiritual truths and the law to only for their own self-gratification and to stay very egoic. Now, we've been taught something about narcissists in a very negative way, and for me, I look at a narcissist not as someone that can make an impact on me, because I'm an evolved soul. So therefore, when a narcissist is presenting with what a narcissist does, I see this a million miles off. They're not more intelligent than me. They aren't evolved enough. They can't compete with true alignment. When an individual is aligned with their higher self and also their human self, it's something that is untouchable in that sense. And I really don't mean that from an egoic standpoint. I mean that it's an evolution, it's a growth, it's learning from the hard times and then navigating yourself through life. That you've really integrated those lessons, and you live your life through those lessons, and this is what I'm talking about. So I think I could leave it there. If there's anything that you don't understand with what I've said, then please reach out. But the moral code, it's something that we should be trying to instill in each other. That being said, does that mean perfection? Does that mean that I never do anything in the rules and regulations standpoint of the laws that we live by and govern by in this 3D reality? Do I do something in opposition all the time? Because I'm a strong individual and I make my own choices. I don't live by rules and regulations that's inflicted on me, but I don't have to, because I'm governed by my own internal voice, and my own internal voice, my higher self, the universe, God, the Tao, however you want to call it, I'm governed and I'm aligned with that. So that's perfect to me. Do I sometimes cut someone off up in traffic? Do I swear inappropriately? Do I do all the things that make me human in ways? But I'm good with that, because I'm not going for perfection. I'm going for authenticity. So I'll leave it there. I don't know whether I'll have time to do another one, guys. Maybe I will. I am going to go back to just relaxing with my SP and enjoying the moments. So I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Sending you big hugs and kisses. Bye. Ooh.